as before, left hand one is your before, your right hand one, as you can see now from behind us, is your after. Okay, so this is basically when you got set the golf ball. As we said, the ball was too far back in the stance, which kind of made you then hang back on this back foot to hit the golf ball. In this shot on the left there, you're actually a pretty good shot, but you're hitting the ball from over here, which makes it harder. You're going to reduce power because you're hitting the ball moving away from target. And if we watch from here now as you go through, a bit of a waggle, which I actually like to get yourself nice and loose. At no point, another waggle, do you ever look where the target is. Now, even though there's just a screen, I know, in theory, that should be cut kind of the norm and the natural. But you can see it impact there now. Your head's definitely over your trail foot, kind of where the ball is. So the contact was lovely.
Yeah.
But you've got 2 wrongs making a right. But I think in terms of getting the target, there was a video I saw, a pro was doing a trick shot blindfolded. So you put a blindfold on, yet still look towards it. I can't even see it. I don't know I'm looking, but you've done it for so many years, look at target. You just get used to doing it.
Yeah.
So if there's just a screen there or whatever you're hitting the ball towards, it should be in your mindset to look towards target. And just be aware where the target was. If I said you're in an office, okay, right, here's a bit of paper, chuck that bin behind you. You wouldn't just go hope for the best, would you? Be like, okay, where's that bin? Oh, it's over there. So straight away when you look at where that bin is or whatever the target may be, your brain will kind of calculate, okay, it's this far away, it needs that much energy, I'm going to do, okay, there. And you just have a chance. If someone's already throwing that bin behind you, you've got no idea how far away the bin is. It could be 2 foot down there. It could be 50 yards away. You've got no idea where it is. You've got you've got less chance. So we said, every shot starts from behind that green line. Now, when you're stood there, you're looking at target, you're looking at what the shot needs to be. Is it high or low, long or short? And you're choosing all the information based off that. Are you at a 7-iron, a 9-iron, a driver, a putt, whatever it may be. So this is all the thinking done from behind that green line. Once you then cross over that green line, and this will become the norm in time, you go through that process. Number one, having chosen that what we call intermediate target, you aim the club straight to that. Nothing's been set apart from that golf club on the ground, okay? Once you aim that club towards target, you then put your hands on the grip. Then you set your feet as you've done there now, waggle as you do, and then we can see your body moving a lot better now to that left side. However, this is me being cruel, one thing you never did.
Look at the target.
Exactly. Now, it was a good shot. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, there was some good things there. You did, to be fair, I think, you see your eyes got to move in there. You're looking at your intermediate target.
Yeah.
So that you are aiming. And there actually was a situation once a pro was playing in the US Open back in the mid-90s. And the course was very blind with some of the shots he had. And the article came out after the event. He never looked while over the ball at his target. He just looked at his intermediate target and trusted it. Because when he looked up there, so all the Jews, it just was off-putting. He didn't want to see what he was going towards. He said, there's my ball, there's my target, I'm going to whack this ball 2 foot over that and just trust it.
Yeah.
And it worked, okay? If it was the be-all end-all, then he'd do it every single time, he'd win every single week, wouldn't he? But it just worked for that week. But I mean, you do, to be fair, you can see you're sort of looking towards target kind of there.
Concentrating on there.
Of course, yeah, exactly. But it just shows when you put someone under a situation, you've got to try and concentrate on one thing. We do one thing really well. We do 2 things average to poor, 3 things terrible, and 4 things got no chance. So we can keep it to one thing that's good, but you can just see now a gentle sort of shift with the weight, how your feet sort of rolling and sliding nicely. That right foot now is moving through. It's a much more efficient, more powerful movement this way. And if you look at this kind of motion here now, sort of leaning back. Exactly. Just that right foot's pretty much in bed. Your left heel's actually lifting off the ground, a bit of a scoop, you see. So we can get into that habit again. It is a discipline sometimes. We get down the range, if we get a few bad shots, we want to drag another ball in to get rid of that previous bad shot, so just rush the next one. If you hit a bad shot in some way, step off the mat. And I actually encourage you. I said, look, when you're on the range hitting balls, go on your phone, go on Instagram, go on social media, just watch YouTube or whatever. Just take time between shots. The worst thing you can do, I see guys come on the range, I never watched it before, and they get 90 golf balls. And there was one guy who was actually renowned for being super fast. I think I was on a lesson in the teaching bay and I saw him walk on the range with a basket full of golf balls. Now I was about 10 minutes into a half-hour lesson. He had left the range before I'd finished my half-hour lesson.
Yeah.
So in less than 20 minutes he's hit 90 golf balls. And you just think, and I started, he actually was on the toilet or something. I then came back through just sort of in the shop buying stuff and he was dripping in sweat. I think, what have you done? You've done 10 rounds of Tyson, and to be fair to exactly, and I saw him. He started coming on about a couple of years ago, and you watch him. He hasn't got better. His shots don't get any progressively better. I mean, the amount he used to practice. I mean, he spends sort of 2 or 3 days a week up here hitting basically 500 balls, 400 balls a week. He would and play golf. anyone get any better? And surely I must be thinking, I'm doing something wrong. If I'm hitting that many golf balls but not progressing, somewhere on the line something isn't working right, is it? Yeah. And it's just a case you got to say where you're battering golf balls. And on the range, by about ball 40 or 50, he was hitting the ball pretty good. But you could see the first 25, 30 balls each time were never getting any better. So you never actually learned to hit golf balls. You just learned to sort of just pound the ball machine gun stylely. And again, hitting from the side. If I gave you a machine gun, so you're right, you've got 500 rounds, hit that target 100 yards, eventually you'd probably just adjust. I got it. On a golf course, you've got a sniper with one bullet. If you miss it, there's a consequence. The guy's going to get you coming back, isn't he? So if we can get into the sort of just general process, general habits, where you set up and go through a deliberate process. So everything starts behind that ball. Once you step in, club aiming at your intermediate target or short distance, and nothing more than 2 or 3 feet. Start going sort of 8, 9, 10 feet, a bit too far away from me. Keep it in that sort of short distance away. Line up to that, club grip feet, a couple of waggles, which I like to feel nice and loose, and then from there your body weight can shift now. A lot of good going on there, mate. For me now, in the sort of first 2 sessions, you've worked on your posture, your backswing, and then now your weight shift, you're ticking a lot of boxes. For me now, it's taking this out there and seeing what you do when it's an uneven lie, sat in a bit of rough. Are you taking the wrong club? When it's a short shot, long shot, and all these different things that come with it. Okay?
Yeah,
Makes sense? Good stuff. Right.